everybody, in this video we'll be touching base on JHA's Raw Indian Curly frequently asked questions. If you missed our last two previously uploaded videos, we touched base on JHA's Raw Indian Straight frequently asked questions as well as JHA's Raw Indian Wavy frequently asked questions. So before you continue with this video, be sure to check out those last previously uploaded videos. I'll have cards above which will take you to those videos as well as links down below in the description bar. Now, as I've mentioned numerous times before in previously uploaded videos, in my opinion, JHA's Raw Indian Curly Hair is for the avid raw hair consumer. It is for the girl that knows about curly hair and has no problem taking the time to maintain that hair. I believe that it is high maintenance hair in comparison to JHA's Raw Indian Straight hair as well as JHA's Raw Indian Wavy hair. So if you are not fond of high maintenance hair or you do not have the time to maintain and care for your curly hair, then I would say you should stray away from JHA's Raw Indian Curly Hair, at least until you have the time, or at least until you feel comfortable enough to take on the maintenance it requires. So I often get asked if JHA's Raw Indian Curly Hair will get poofy. It definitely does get poofy. It's one of those hair textures, especially if you are playing with it throughout the day, it is going to get big. Raw hair in general swells up and it gets frizzy whenever you are out in humid areas. So if you are in a humid environment, definitely expect your JHA's Raw Indian Curly Hair to get big. Now, there are products that you can use to help maintain frizziness and keep it to a minimum. Here is one of them. This is Garnier Fructis Anti-Frizz Sleek and Shine Serum. You can use this, or you can use this Argan Oil Morocco Style and Shine Foaming Mousse. I have used both of these in conjunction to help minimize frizz, but I usually just really like to use this Anti-Frizz Serum by Garnier Fructis. If you do go in with this mousse, just keep in mind that it will give you a crunchy feel, and if you do not like crunchy hair, then this isn't the product that you should be using. However, this works perfect and it does not give your hair any crunchy feel, and it keeps your hair soft to the touch. However, do expect JHA's Raw Indian Curly Hair to get big, to get poofy. It's definitely one of those hairs that you have to grow to love and that you have to really be ready to love and care for. So as I've said, JHA's Raw Indian hair is definitely hard to manage, and I say that because you have to be on it. Like, you have to be washing your hair on a weekly basis, co-washing it on a weekly basis, and going in with shampoo and conditioner on a 2-week basis. It's not hair that you can neglect, and you will quickly notice that it definitely needs time and care. So that is something that you should also take into consideration whenever you are going in to purchase JHA's Raw Indian Curly Hair. If you are looking for some versatile curly hair, JHA's Raw Indian Curly Hair is definitely the curly hair for you. You can straighten our curly hair, and I do have a video which I will link above in the card section as well as down below in the description bar that will show you me going in and flat ironing JHA's Raw Indian Curly Hair. You can also curl your curly hair with a heat tool if you would like after your hair is already straightened, or you can go in with Flexi rods to achieve beautiful curls. And again, I will link a video up above in the card section as well as down below in the description bar, which will show you how versatile our curly hair is. Do not feel like you cannot wash your curly hair. As a matter of fact, you definitely should be washing your curly hair, and the wave pattern will most definitely revert back. As I stated in our last previously uploaded video, raw hair has not been processed in any way, shape, or form. It has not been chemically processed. It has not been steam processed. This is the natural hair texture, so you can expect your curly hair to revert back to its natural texture after a wash, after a straighten, after you've done anything to it. It is important to keep in mind that because it is human hair, it is susceptible to heat damage. So if you are straightening your hair, use heat protectant. That will help ensure that your hair does not get fried or damaged while you are going in with heat. But again, you can definitely wash your curly hair, you can definitely straighten your curly hair, you can do whatever it is that you would like to do to your curly hair, and the curl pattern will most definitely revert back. JHA's Raw Indian Curly Hair can also be bleached, and when done properly, your curl pattern will most definitely revert back. If you follow us on Instagram, then you've seen me go in on live and you've seen me bleach our curly hair. If you've missed that live, don't worry, I do have a video which I will link up above in the card section as well as down below in the description bar, and it will show you me going in with bleach and bleaching our curly hair, and you can still see that the curl pattern is definitely still evident after being bleached. So you can definitely color your curly hair and the curl pattern will most definitely revert back. One last thing I wanted to bring to your guys' attention about our curly hair is the actual curl pattern. JHA's Raw Indian Curly Hair comes with a spiral curl. Now you will notice that in shorter length bundles, the curl pattern seems tighter than when it comes to the longer lengths and curly hair. When it comes to our longer lengths and curly hair, you will notice that the curl pattern will not be as tight as our shorter bundles. That is just normal whenever it comes to curly hair. The longer the hair, the less curly it will appear. However, you will still see spiral curls throughout your bundles. It is just important to keep in mind and note that if you want a tighter spiral curl, then you should definitely consider lengths 14 to about 16, and then you can even get it with 18. As you approach 20 inches or longer, you will notice that the curl pattern will begin to loosen up, but you will still see spirals throughout the ends of your curly bundles. I really hope that made sense. That is all I have for you guys today in regards to JHA's Raw Indian curly hair. If you have any questions, do not hesitate to leave a comment down below in the comment section, as well as shoot me an email at juicyhairaffair@gmail.com. You can also contact me via DM on Instagram. I'm extremely accessible through DM. Go ahead and follow us on Instagram at Juicy Hair Affair. And if you are interested in shopping Juicy Hair Affair for temptingly appealing raw Indian hair, go ahead and check out the description bar below. I have a link that will actually grant you 20% off your first purchase. Thank you guys so much for watching. Again, if you didn't already check out our first and second part of this 3-part series, go ahead and do that. I will have a link down below in the description bar, as well as a card up top that will take you to those videos. Thank you guys so much. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Stay blessed. Here is JHA's Raw Indian curly hair with nothing done to it. I'm actually going to detangle it before I wash it. Easiest way is to just go ahead and section it off, hold it, start from the ends, and work your way up. So from that side, I got this much shedding, few strands, but I do want to show you guys how much shedding I got. Now I like to detangle before I go into wash it, because hair is at its weakest point when it's wet. So if you detangle your hair whilst it's dry, you will find that it doesn't break as much or shed as much while you are washing it or while it is wet. And this is how much shedding I got from the right side. Okay, so I actually was gonna wash it. It definitely needs to be washed, but I figured it'd be easier to show you guys how to revive your curls or how to restore moisture into your hair with just using a spray bottle and some conditioner. So right now in this spray bottle is just water. I am going to go in with this Pantene Curl Perfection Moisturizing Conditioner. If you cannot find this Pantene conditioner, look for Treseme's Moisture Rich. If you cannot find either of these two brands, look for moisturizing conditioners. And to know whether or not it is a moisturizing conditioner, just look on the bottle and you should see something which will indicate that it is a moisture conditioner or that it deals with moisture. I'm going to put a little bit of coconut oil inside. So again, I'm going to work in sections because that it just makes it a lot easier to work in sections.
Make sure you get the back too. And if I can show you the amount of shedding I've gotten thus far in my hands, is just 2 strands. Now once your hair is, you know, moist and wet, you can take your Denman brush. I mean, you can finger comb it too, but I like to go in with my Denman brush. This is a great brush for curly, wet hair especially. And a very important technique whenever it comes to curly hair, wavy hair, go ahead and do the scrunching method. That's just grabbing the hair by the ends and scrunching it up. This will help enhance your curls. I also ran out of leave-in conditioner, so that is why I'm using conditioner. I would normally just use leave-in conditioner in a spray bottle with water. Now, this hair has been bleached. It's been dyed black with a black rinse, and the rinse is coming out. But as you guys can see, the curls are still evident after being bleached and colored. Make sure you guys are scrunching. Now, because it is the summertime and it is humid outside where I live, I will be going in with this Garnier Fructis Anti-Frizz Serum, and this will help minimize frizziness. You do not need to go in with this. It's just something that I like to go in with every once in a while. This hair definitely needs to be washed. I'm actually about to go in and wash it with shampoo and conditioner because, again, it's been sitting in my closet for about 2 weeks unattended, and it just needs to be taken care of. But that is a quick, easy way to restore the moisture in your curly bundles. Again, this is JHA's Raw Indian curly hair. This hair is a year old. Yeah. Let me show you guys the back. One last thing, you do not have to, you know, scrunch your hair throughout the whole entire day. This is just something that you do once you put in product or once you put in water, and it'll help with the setting and the drying of your hair to help enhance the curls.